all of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Hatton gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Hall gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So now here is Edmundo Sosa. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. That brings up Tyler Nevin. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Yusniel Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now that's popped up. O'Donnell is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now, Christopher Cespedes, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Out in front of it, strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning. The batter will be Travis Demeritte. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Diego Cartaya comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. Hatton over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now in the box, Nash Knight. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 10.
He's set. Here it comes. Adam Hall will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Cut two.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa flew out last time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So next to hit is Tyler Nevin, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And boy, a high strike call there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping in once again is Yusniel Diaz. Popped into foul ground his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. So here is Christopher Cespedes. He'll start off the 5th in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here comes the 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up steps Travis Demeritte next. He'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Diego Cartaya, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
To the plate now, Diego Cartaya. And the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ready now is Nash Knight. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Strike. Whoa.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Count remains full. And the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Up next, Adam Hall. He doubled his last time up. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Sean Michelle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Hudson is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning.
Hey, we got no out.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get...
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
He's coming. Relay 3, relay 3.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Yusniel Diaz stands in as he looks at a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Goes in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in is Christopher Cespedes. Potential tying run for him at third base. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Gwinnett Stripers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Alex Lang gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Screaming about the car dealer, last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte, and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
Back at it here on MLB Central. And before the break, we talked a little bit about an exciting prospect who has made his way to the major leagues. Minor league podcaster Ben Gelman has been covering him for a long time, and he joins us now. Ben, thanks for coming on. How did you become interested in his journey?
Well, first off, I'm glad to be here, Robert. You know, I follow the draft every year to get a read on the prospects who are coming into the pro ranks, and he was getting a lot of flack. A lot of folks thought he was drafted too high, and that, of course, was very interesting to me. Then they tried the two-way experiment with him, and they may have moved off it, but it's fascinating to me. He's just pitched better and better as he went along, and that's easy to justify in terms of covering a guy like this.
So now that he's here at the top level, what should we expect to see from him as he takes on the best players in the world?
Well, I loved what I saw of him while he was in the minors. The stuff is real. He's gotten better and better with his command, and he'll need that to get big league hitters out. I don't expect him to be a Cy Young Award winner right away. I do think he's going to be very good. The key is going to be getting him consistent starts in the rotation. If he does, I think he can be a real impact arm for them.
Well, it must be so exciting for him as it is for every young player who gets that call for the first time. Sean, you've been there. You know what it's like. What is your memory of being called up to the majors for the first time?
Greatest moment of my life. I mean, really, like, I remember I just hit the home run to win the AAA championship in Buffalo. And it was just, that was unbelievable in itself. And I came in the clubhouse afterwards, and Mark Shapiro at the time was the minor league director. Brian Graham was the coach. And they said, hey, congratulations, Case. That's awesome. I'm like, oh, it's so great. We're popping the champagne. I'm getting ready to go home the next day. And next thing you know, they're like, you're getting called up to the big leagues tomorrow. Your season's not over. You're going to meet the team in Chicago. And I remember running out to get on a payphone because there's no cell phones. And I called my mom and dad and said, Dad, Mom, I just hit a home run to win the AAA championship, and I just got called to the big leagues in a matter of like 15 minutes, you know? And so it was one of those things where it's the dream's coming true.
Right.
Like all those hours of hitting, all the time putting in, all the weights, all the stuff that you did. That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call or the one moment you get called up. So, for me, it's mind-boggling. It's one of the greatest moments of my life.
Case, that is a great story. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for giving us a little bit of insight into what this young man must be feeling like right now.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good it is show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good it is show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm throwing, and by their opponent, show me who hits. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line, dry like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick up the pace. Two seam ain't enough. Four top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wild. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all.
Cincinnati. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
It's Reds baseball next on the show. Michael Lorenzen will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Benny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Plays out one right here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Leonardo Rivas
is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got the average to 321, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I got the count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
One ball,
generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in next, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
1-1 the count. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Rack him up.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Michael Lorenzen. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. So now the pitcher, Matthew Patton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Leonardo Rivas. Curveball, and misses in the 3rd for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it.
I got it.
Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati 3rd, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Changes up on it, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. The throw into second.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Nick Castellanos now. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez, and that's through for a hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Now into the box, Errol Robinson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Aquino is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is Alex Jackson, struck out in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matthew Hatton.
The pitcher, Matthew.
First pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Rojas. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. 2 hits in 7 tries. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Run on, you're scoring, you're scoring.
On the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Lorenzen, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Put him away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lorenzen is retired, and there's 1 away. In now for the Reds, Leonardo Rivas. No hits to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Leonardo Rivas becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Nick Senzel. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to right center. Acuna on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here comes the 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. C.J. Cron will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matthew Hatton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
It ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's Philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got your in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting low on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when
a major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they performed in the minors. You're Cliff Floyd, you know that. You know as well as anybody what you did in the minors. When you get to the show, it's meaningless.
Yeah, you can throw it in the trash. I'm telling you, it's just, you know what, you learn at the AAA level, but when you get to the big leagues, they're going to watch tape and exploit every weakness you have. And if you don't make the adjustment, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. I'll tell you that first and foremost. I had 4 homers my first year, and I thought, no way possible. But when you watch how pitchers pitch you consistently, it lets you know you made it, but you better make some adjustments.
songs of